Besiyodlala Free State ephutha lichaba.
Yeah.
Seyishentshile ne-menu manje asangene eBhavini. Semfuleni straight manje ngo5 ekseni. Lethini ikhazi. Ngathi angilapho mina. But hayi ngathi hayi hambani. Ngiyakora mina.
Yeah.
Akuye nini ngidlala kancane. Mina noma ngingayanga lapho nangifaka ngishayinete. Hayi lelo langa yangijikela ingwenya.
Yeah.
Yathi ifa wenzi lento awudlali. Ngathi amnandi ngamane ngadlali. Angalala.
Jikelwa ingwe.
Malala. 12 minutes into the match. Free State Stars yalishaya. Yayehla ingwenya yaziphutha lichaba ama stands alele kude.
Yeah.
Ayayehla ingwenya. Ngayibona sela eduze. Angazi beyikhuluma no coach mara ngiyakhumbula ukuthi baye bathi ngomaphe 30 seconds later. Ngabona ngathi nasemva kwepali kukude kakhulu. Ngawumapha phambi kwakhe lo coach. Astretchela la ngamsitha negame. Ukuthi hayi mangamsithi ngeke angifake. Wangilahlela. Ngalishaya 1-1.
Yeah.
Sabuye eJozi masibuya bathi disciplinary sharing icherwa ingweni.
Uqeda umsizi.
Ngimtshela ngathi ha le disciplinary asichithe manje.
Yeah.
And lento yamahapu le ngimgcina mina angisayenzi le nto.
Yeah.
Ngamani wenzisa abanye ayivale ehapu abuye ngesibhamu manje.
Abuye ngesibhamu.
Ingwenya yakhe assistant doctor.
Yeah.
Ayeziphethe umshizile. Yathi mangishaya phezulu nithi goal.
Hey modo.
Asathume athi pa.
Sibhamu phela.
Pa sathi goal. Athi pa goal 3. Ayasithela 3 Pirates. Sema sithele. Achemeleza kuwe straight yathi. Manje wathi abafana bashongo bonke ukuthi goal. Khona bangashongo. Sangena nathi kula list yama player angashongo ukuthi goal. But he believed whether it eventually saved the club from relegation. A senior story. Yeah. But he believed Yaspana, Bem Spanel at weird times. Some of us didn't believe Yaspana. But sidlalele amaklapa angafani nawabo Tshabalala kufakwa ama headsets ama Greek ngoma sesiGreek thina la sidlale khona bekuvuka ngabo 3 ekseni
Imfuleni
ndotamanye sawa nokwabiza amagama ngoba ungaba nzima ungamangala nala ishowini udontswa kuthiwa sicela ukukhuluma nawe
awungasaba
ngiyayivala bro
protected la
hayi ngiyayivala
okay belinani ihlaphu phakathi
Mr. Chairman.
Hayi bekhona next ekhapha.
Hayi wonke kuyinwaye ngehlaphu nje.
Into emnandi kakhulu.
Elithe kuhlungu abanikazi balezinto robo. Abasixhobise. Hayi khona.
Fanele kube yinini.
Endoda ijezela imhlophe. eTV abantu balibona ngathi elimhlophe lihle lejezi. Hey wena udlala ngalo ndoda. Line deep or linani alinuki. Uyagijima ngapho uyaphefumula uyazi ukuthi yazi ngafa nokufa. And bazothi le nto yotshwana. Bathi hey no uyile uphuza kakhulu. Kanti le nto abayithini emajezi. Ebangasitshela ukuthi udlala ngalo.
Hayi usitshela hayi ungasibalekeli Sinky.
No belinganalutho ijezi ijezi belisetshenzwa nje ngalesikhathi uyabona during those days
nihlaphu phakathi
no belinganalutho
bebize nwaye bekwenze njani
Into emnandi kangaka.
no Preston belinganalutho ihaphu
hayi usitshela
uyabona indaba yehaphu to be quite honest yasave that thing because if besingenzanga that part wathi besiluza kuqala uyakhumbula ama game besiwaluza until we applied that particular system
system
Watermelon.
the eating wet watermelon
but ngiyakuza ukukhuluma but ngeke ngikudedele ihlaphu belinani phakathi
belinganalutho
Bekuyihaphu nje linento ebovu ngaphakathi.
uyayibona
Mara Preston kusho ngithatha offense kusho ukuthi uzama ukuthi mina bengagezi. Awungitshela.
And bokungalunywe wena.
Hayi ningabanye ukuthi nje abanye sebayarenka manje abasafuni lento efootball mara mangabasondeza ngithi indaba eHapu
bazoyichaza
ngithi eHapu kuphela uhambe
Yeah.
bangayikhuluma indaba eHapu ukuthi hey hayi no but those were weird things that happened at the club at the time they really tried mina bengidilute ke ngento zami and he didn't know about it Ubans knew about it ukuthi before ngidlala I need a boost, I need definitely not a Red Bull. Something else, whether I...
In a percentage?
Yes.
Yeah.
It worked. The club was saved from relegation together nama Hapu, nama Ice Mint. Imali was made. Millions of rands were made from the sale of the club. I don't think players have anything to show for it to this date. With due respect to the chairman, a lot of change could have been done, not only to the players that played during that time, but to generations that came after Till. Because after that, nothing really went on in Giyani where football is concerned. They have a stadium manje that is gathering dust. I think bazodlala the next time buya mina ngithi ngizobonga. Yes, a match against Aboshaba. Mara hayi laba bakapa kakhulu. But pretty much that's what happened. That club was hope enkulu for abantu and waphelela lapho.
Sure. And that's the danger about this thing, is that the welfare of the players is not considered. Abadlali abaningi till today abafuni lutho ngebhola. Mawukhuluma ngebhola abafuni lutho. Is that, how does that, in your experience, affected abadlali?
I wouldn't love the game if that's what it has done to me, Rob.
Yeah.
And that is why we need, I think, administrators who have deep love for this game, who are also educated, who have done the research. And this goes to Nkinga, which we also experience at union level, Namanch. There are teams who come in, whether by promotion or whether they buy status. You would find that the people who run administration have no idea of what is happening. There needs to be those workshops that are conducted, either a responsibility of the PSL. As a union, we have said we would want to do that because I think umsebenzi wethu uba less if we go and workshop on processes. But until such a time that you have people who really play the leading role in this game and they don't have deep, strong, humongous love for players and for the progress of the game, we are forever going to have these problems. There's a time where I read in Storisa Goodman, Mazbu, former Swallows coach, captain. He said if he sees his kid play football, he'll beat him to death because he hates the game so much in such a way that whilst he was playing, he thought he was contributing na UIF. When Mekpela afuna into with everything, he found out that none of that was being paid. All the promises that were made, the monies that was owed, and the lies that were told, it ended up taking everything that he has built in his life. He hates the game. He hates everything that's about that. We don't want that. And that is why Nhlanhla we suffer and struggle. One of the dreams that we have is to have abantu abafana noTaSinky, who are administrators of the game, especially those who have played, taking ownership of the game. We experienced the hardships of being in the changing room. We took the insults. We took the heartbreak. We took those days when we weren't paid our salaries on time, and sometimes we expected to play on empty stomachs, or not eating right food, or sleeping at 5 in a room before a game, or our conditions of employment ebengekho right. This is what we strive to change once we are done. But once you leave the game and you hate it, you distance yourself from everything administratively.
What he has said now, from my side, Ucheriskozane has got a team. What we have just said, because you can't then expect to run football from the top. You must start from the bottom. Ucheriskozane has got a team, Hollywood Thunder. He's now engaged. We co-opted him into the executive of the Tembisa United Football Association. He's dealing with the development because we need to prepare him. He has played football up to the highest level, national squad and even overseas. He's passionate about football. He started on the task. So now he's busy with the youngster. Now we're preparing him. Now he's starting there. He's involved in the committee and all those things. I'm sure in 2 years' time, he'll be in another level. He's running a team that is on the, it's called, is it ABC Motsepe? He's got a team there, but at the same time, he's an executive member. That will prepare Jerry, because you can't take Jerry and take him straight to the PSL. He must start like Safa and all that. They must start from the grassroots. And we need more of those former players to come on board, and because there are a lot of structures. You've got a structure, CTC, you've got a structure for development, they need to get involved into those structures. Let them involve themselves in those structures. They must come to the local football association and get busy there. And we'll be able to assist them, because I must impart with the knowledge that I've got. You'll be able to learn all the tricks and all those things, and eventually you'll be up. It pains me to see some players, you know, this is a former player. You just don't know how much, what is it that you can do.
Sometimes what I think the thing, I left home when I was 14 to play in Cape Town.
Yes.
I didn't even know what structure we were. I knew good night Nhlanhla ball. I was taken, I played for Ajax in the youth. I belonged to Ajax. I played. 2-3 years I didn't come back home for the holidays.
Yes.
I then left for Ajax Amsterdam. I played there. 2 years transitioning from Cape Town to Ajax.
Yes.
Then immediately from then I started moving to December games before I graduated to the first team. So the reality is that isikhathebeng is thola sokekhaya. It was that week or two where the structure you were not taught about when you were young. Even as a pro football, you don't know the happenings. I started to understand the issues and how things work only just before meets. I think we need a platform that will teach the players, a platform that will allow us to appeal to their conscience, but also give guidance in saying that if this is what you want, this is what must happen. Because right now, I think a lot of them because they don't really know the importance of participating at LFAs and all these other structures. Also building foundations, building confidence with their communities, whereby some of them can retire being a CEO or a president of the foundation that you have built whilst you still play football. It's about that impact that they have to make. Because
it's got to start now while they play the beautiful game.
Not after football.
Yeah. So I think in a nutshell, and I know you want to thank your guests as you normally do.
No, they've said it all. I mean, since we had guest Njengo Ubra Sinky,
I
mean, PhD passing.
It's a full house.
It's a full house. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you very much, gents. Yeah, thank you for gracing our show, Brasingi. And of course, Tshabalala. Yeah, and then Gerald,
King Chom.
Ujomo after Chom.
When I made the change, it was a hell of a big risk. You know, people got life-threatened. It was actually a big thing when I went across because the African people didn't want a white player, to tell you the truth.
My next step going to Cosmos was exactly like you're talking about. Now the country's changing, about to change. Now you're going into the townships. Exactly. Now all my friends are going, why are you going there? I'm saying, go there, you're playing football. And at the end of the day, people love football and they want to see you play.